Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
What's going on, carnalitos? So yeah, man, that hood mentality, man, that's the mentality that keeps us down as people. And it's not just black and brown people, it's any people of any color. It's also, it's something that's pretty much embedded into low poverty, let's say, communities, man. It's things that put us against each other. You know, we get that misconception that if you go to school and you're putting in that work and taking care of your grades, that you're a punk, that you're acting white, that you're being a sellout. And that goes back to that hood mentality, that we can only come up by being gang members. We can only come up by being drug dealers, by being some type of hustler with the illegal stuff. But that's not the hustle at all, man. The hustle's out here putting in that work in school, getting fucking professional jobs, making something of ourselves, and stepping up that corporate ladder, man. All that other shit is just it's just a hustle, man. You know, one thing that's come out real good out of all these forums that you got popping up now on YouTube with a lot of prison channels or channels that give you different advice and different perspective of prison life, I guess, and just regular life. The one good thing that's coming out of all these channels is we're beginning to have dialogue amongst one another. And what you will see out of all these channels, regardless of what they are, regardless of who they are, for the most part, you're getting the same message, man. You're getting stay out of prison. There's no future in there. You're getting get your shit together, man. You know, when I was younger, I wish there was some kind of goggles I could have put on to look around and see what my world would have been like in the future. Well, now that we got YouTube, we can do that, brother. You can actually learn from our mistakes, homies that are sharing their own testimony from their mistakes, and from other YouTubers. You know, one person that I will say that I relate to a lot more than any other on YouTube will be the homie Dub V. And it's not even so much about the area or where we're from. It's more of the age and where we've been. Me and Dub are both YA babies. For people who don't know, those are guys who were kind of raised in the California Youth Authority, man. Dub was there a few years before me because he's a little bit older than me. But Dub can attest to this. When you're a YA baby, I guess before you get any better, you get out worse, man. And one thing in YA that they would produce more than anything else, and more than any other probably prison anywhere else, was killers, man. They would have produced a lot of fucking monsters, man. We were guys who were young, who had a lot of fucking testosterone going, had a lot of hate in our veins, and we didn't know how to express that, man. And I had the same issues, you know, as Dub V, and I think he can attest to, like I said. But the only difference between me and Dub is that for whatever reason, whether it was God, whether it was karma, whatever it was, brother, for the last 20 years, I've been living a free life, man. So me and Dubs were going that same route, but I chose to steer off. Luckily, for whatever reason, I got that chance to, man. And now I'm trying to sit here and share to you guys my experience as a normal person. Like, that's why I call my channel The American Cholo.
So there's a saying in the Bible, and I'm going to get all biblical on you, but it's a pretty damn good saying. It says, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and give unto God what is God's. Well, I take that in today's world as, give unto prison what is prison, and give unto the free world what is the free world. We're too quick to sit here and try to intermingle both worlds, and it's just not like that, man. Out here is a complete different world. Not that I don't respect that world. I respect that world to the fullest, man. That's why I don't speak on it. I try to avoid any topics that really deal into stuff out there in prison, because this is not a prison channel, man. This is a life channel. But with that being said, like this, man, I got a letter this week from one of my homies that's doing life in prison. He's got like 45 years. He's been down for over 15. He's working on 20 years. And that guy I've known for since like 85, I want to say. And he's now GP, he's doing his thing, programming or whatnot. He's on level 4. I haven't really heard from him that much since they've been having a lot of issues with phones out there nowadays, since they've been getting raided and moved and all kind of stuff going on. Well, if this guy, let's say for whatever reason, fucked up and would become a dropout, are you telling me that I should just fucking turn my back on this guy and never talk to him, tell him to go fuck himself? Nah, homie, it don't work like that, man. I understand if it was a guy who, like, if I found out he ratted on somebody, or I found out he fucking, you know, was a chester or something like that, yeah, then by all means, homie, you're fucking, I just wouldn't want to talk to you, you know? But if you're somebody who's been there that long and something happened where he just fucking had to roll it up for whatever reason, that's something he has to live with in that world, brother. I don't have to sit there and put prison standards out here in the streets and put them into out here and act like we're in prison, because that's that hood mentality, man. We're not in the hood. We're in the hood here. We're in prison here. And like I said, I still live in my neighborhood. I got homies who are still living that life, who are still fucking stuck in that hood mentality. But I'm in the same place they are, but mentally, I've broken those chains, man. And if we don't break those chains, we're going to continue to make those same mistakes. If you want to sit here and bring prison rules, prison standards out here to the real world, you're destined to fail, man. Because this isn't prison, carnal. This is the real world. In this world nowadays, it's much different than it was in the 90s, even 2000s, brother. Every corner you go to, there's a camera. Everywhere you go, somebody's got a phone with a camera. Back in the days, you're driving, you busting on somebody. Guess what? Everybody's ducking and hiding for cover. Nowadays, you start busting on somebody, they get the phone, double click, and guess what? I got you on video, man. Because everybody's trying to get that video. We've been desensitized to all the shootings, to fucking murders, to everything. I mean, we just had another shooting again in Texas, and again, didn't really make that much news because only like 5 or 7 people got killed, man. Yeah, man. So just think about it, man. The hood, it's a state of mind, man. It's a place we keep ourselves mentally, because there's also people that live right next to us in the hood that are doing their thing, that are working, that are fucking taking care of their family. But we're the ones that are stuck in it. When you take those fucking blinders off and see the world for what it is, man. It is a cruel place. It's a tough place at times. But if you work hard and do your thing, man, it could be a beautiful fucking life, man. It sure beats being in that concrete box. It sure beats being fucking 40, 50 years old, working at a tough-ass job that you really don't like, and you're barely making ends meet because for the first half of your life, you were fucking pissing away, partying, having a good time, and thinking, I'll do it later. Well, you know what? Later's gonna come, brother, and if you ain't ready for it, you're gonna be stuck with a fucked up life, carnalito. Yeah, like the last interview I did with Efrain Alvarez, the soccer player, that kid. My God, dude. He is one of the most humblest persons I have ever met in my life, him and his father. They still live in East LA. They could have easily moved out. His brother's a pro player. They could easily sold a house, cashed out, go and move somewhere, Sherman Oaks, some real nice area. But that's their hood. That is their barrio. They live there and they love that town, man. And that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to show it to you guys. Like I said, I'm not trying to get stuck on this being a prison channel, a gang channel. No, man, this is a life channel. This is a channel that I can show that raza, we're not just fucking gangbangers. We're not just drug dealers. No, man, we're so much more, man. We got that kid playing soccer. I got another one coming up this Thursday. I got Jimmy, a Silver Star winner, coming up. I think I'm going to see him on Saturday. I'm trying to get all kind of people from all kind of walks of lives, man, to show you guys that we're all different, that we all have struggles, but we can all overcome those struggles if we work together even easier, brother. Other than that, carnalitos, it's Tuesday, it's a show week, but today was like a fucking horrible Monday, man. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you later, man. Bye.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.